Hello there. We're going in a very different direction today, and if you recognise this wallpaper or this road sign, you'll know which way. Don't worry though, we're not going completely off script. We're still sticking to the theme. It was my wife's birthday this week and our anniversary too, so there was one place we really wanted to visit to celebrate both occasions. And if you haven't guessed it yet, here it is. We're in London and very appropriately Shaftesbury Avenue for the Palace Theatre, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. We've been desperate to see this one since its inception, but due to its massive popularity, tickets were pretty hard to come by at the start, and since then both of our lives have been pretty busy. The show is also an absolute monster and comes in two separate parts, both seen in the same day, a 2 p.m. matinee followed by a couple of hours gap and an evening 7 p.m. performance. It's also the first time we've ever both left our daughter for a whole night, but the occasion warranted it, and it was a spectacular show. Hopefully nothing here is going to be a spoiler, although I assume most Harry Potter nerds watching this will already have an idea of what happens. But it is a magical show, excuse the pun, and the staging and the production is really up there, the best I've ever seen in the West End. Literally no expense spared in the theatre or the show, and the cast of course were all brilliant too, particularly the young actors. Anyway, that's the final curtain, and you must probably be asking, I get that it's Harry Potter, but where's the Lego? Well, it's night time now, but tomorrow's a new day. And we're off. This store has recently been reopened since a massive overhaul. I think it's the largest in Europe or something like that. But we're only here for one thing, and that's Harry Potter Lego. And it's not just sets. Starting with the door to the left, they've packed a whole load of theming from Harry Potter, presumably because it's London based, into this new store. But right now, I've got to go back to that train. Wow, this thing is impressive in real life. Just the box, look at the size of it. The price tag is huge too, but I mean this thing is massive. Look at that platform. Although it does raise a small negative, look at the way they've had to display this in the store. In a store. Imagine how you'd have to display it at home. You better have room somewhere for it. Oh look, more London themed icons. But yes, that was right, we were there at opening time. So let's get upstairs where it's a little bit quieter with a bit more space to see stuff. And if you've been here before, you'll notice this is where all the new stuff exists. The upper floor is basically twice the size as it used to be. Even more Harry Potter themed displays. That Gringotts must be coming out next year. It's all over that store. And this thing wasn't really on my wish list, but in real life, much bigger than you imagine it would be. I love that it's now minifigure scaled, and that working lighthouse thing, awesome, well done Lego. These things never really interested me, but my wife did say they look pretty cool and she wouldn't mind having one in her living room. The London Underground carriage is gone now, but there is a double-decker bus and good old Shakespeare still sitting here. and even more large-scale Harry Potter figures. The fact that all these are here definitely points to more Harry Potter minifigure sets coming next year. Now, these Disney Princesses and Friends sets, wow, they have good interiors. Not a big fan of the colours, but they're really, really detailed sets. I love the doll's house style of some of these sets. They'd work well in a city too. Now, we've got to talk more about that train. Clearly my Lego City isn't going to hold that scale of train, and this thing is definitely a display piece only. But it does hold minifigure scenes beautifully, and if you've got the wall space, I think a shelf display would be fantastic. I didn't ever buy the icon set though, because of that reason. It's display only. And I've always had pretty destructive and reconstructive tendencies with my Lego hobby over the years. This set is still as good as ever, just needs that Gringotts. Fingers crossed next year. Now this one is the one that got away. I bought the other Hogsmeade set because it was much better value for money, but I do kind of miss that one. That's right, even more Diagon Alley themed large displays. I love this new layout, this store is excellent. And it completely makes sense to be the home of so much Harry Potter, especially when it's London themed. The fact that they've got this jumbo scale Diagon Alley with a matching Gringotts downstairs has to prove that Gringotts is well on its way in development though, surely. I have to say, I was mildly disappointed with the pick-a-brick wall. I mean, it's always hit and miss anyway, but I didn't really find anything on there that I was desperately looking for, although it is massive. Same goes for the Builder minifigure, not particularly interested, but there was plenty there. And that brings us to home time. Yep, we definitely got something. Right then, home safe and sound, let's take a little look at the haul. Well, that one's clearly not for me. This one's to replace a poorly Mickey Mouse figure with a missing arm. This one was actually free, looks pretty cool. And then the penguin, ready for Christmas, that'll be a family build or something. But this is just what I spent my VIP points on. What did I get for myself? Yep, it's the one that got away, the Shrieking Shack. Still doesn't present great value, I don't think, compared to the other Hogsmeade set, but I'm just a little bit concerned that it came out a long while ago and I haven't got it yet. Plus, it's a lot cheaper than that Hogwarts train. Great minifigure selection as well. Got all the alternates for the animals and the characters. Interior looks great. Really looking forward to building this one actually. And it should fit in a tiny little Christmas style mock of Hogsmeade Village eventually. Sorry, that doesn't leave a lot of time to build anything today. So I guess I'll see you on the next one.